Finally, an actual use for solar power.
We will build the wall. We've already started planning. It will be built. We're thinking about building the wall as a solar wall, so it creates energy and pays for itself. And this way, Mexico will have to pay much less money. And that's good, right?
That's better than good. That's genius. And here's why. A solar-powered wall was one of the many proposals submitted by contractors this year. If Trump goes solar, it shows he's not against the environment. He was just against that expensive, stupid Paris Accord. And one could argue then that the wall is actually better for the planet than that lousy, punitive deal. Putting a border wall to a vote seemed unlikely, but a solar wall? That's interesting. Here you go. Here you go, Democrats. You want renewable energy jobs? Me too. And finally, it shows he has a heart. One of the other proposals had a trench around the wall filled with nuclear waste. You know, the left is furious he didn't go with that. But here's my idea, a wall of hydrangeas. My idea. It totally lightens up a firing squad.
Yeah, it does, Greg.
All right, Terry.
Sir.
Genius idea or really genius? He just tweaked the nipples of the left. He gave them a purple nurple.
You can't purple nurple. Oh,
he gave every sullen greenie a purple nurple.
I can't top that. I mean, does he know he's doing this so well, or is it accidental? Because and you know what? It actually doesn't matter because the left can't. How are they going to get out of this? He even said, "Hey, Mexico is going to pay less. You're welcome." And it's going to be, you know what I mean? And he looks around and goes, "Hey, it's going to be really tall. Hey, come on." You can't argue with this guy.
You know,
it's the funniest thing that has ever happened in the entire world in all time, ever.
I believe so.
He's saying, I want to build a wall. The libs will never go for it. Let me finish. A wall of solar panels. How do you do that? I kept trying to think of like what the equivalent could be on the other side, but I couldn't really think of a good one because I guess I can't do that. I don't know, like Democrats would want amnesty for everybody, but then you say, oh, but everybody's got to donate to the NRA. Like, I don't know. It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, that's a good one, actually.
That's actually pretty good, though.
That's actually good.
I just came up with that.
That was very good.
That's actually pretty good. That's actually good.
Tyrus,
yes, solid.
It's not going to happen, though, is it?
Well, probably the biggest problem would be with the solar wall. How energy do you plug your phone in it while you're, you know, like illegal aliens are running up? Let me charge my phone before. I think it's great. I just would love to be in the room with that die-hard liberal who was like, "We're not having a wall, bro. Solar."
Yeah.
Damn you.
You know what? They might come out against.
That's exactly right.
They might come out against solar power because of this.
They have to.
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
Yeah. Look, I want the wall built, and I've always been a big fan of the wall. But I have to tell you, there's a big reason why I don't want the wall built. Yeah. Because if we get the wall built, he won't be talking about building the wall anymore. And I love it. Every time he brings up the wall and talks about it, it drives people insane. And then getting Mexico to pay for it, all of it, I just love it. I don't ever want it to go away.
Yeah. But the timing of this was, The timing of this was good, though, because he sort of had to throw some meat to the crowd on the wall because he's been getting hammered with, where's the wall? Where's the wall? And he's like, hey, I got an idea.
He just says, work for him.
Hey, it's almost like this. He's almost like, I've been thinking about it. Yeah. I've been thinking about it. Big, tall, solar. You're welcome.
He doesn't even have to get drunk to come up with good ideas.
No. He doesn't. He's just naturally high on life.
He really is. Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like.
I mean, the only thing
All right.
The only thing I could think of that could counter that is it was guarded by polar bears and funded with glacier iceberg water.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And they had like hot yoga studios.
Yes.
And kale. All right. Later in the show, the new Ken doll sucks. But first, the president tells us who should be handling the economy and gets slammed for being honest.